Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about smart meters. So while I was sleeping, do you suffer from insomnia, headaches, eye floaters, lower back pain, or is one leg shorter than the other when you get up in the morning? Those could be caused by smart meters, smart electrical meters. First, my disclaimer. The information presented is my opinion only. I am not approved by the FDA or the FCC. I do not claim to treat or diagnose any disease, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. At Healthy Biosolutions, when we come to your home, these are the 6 areas that we look at. We are a little bit different than building biologists, as our main goal is to get the stress off the body and to expand your morphogenic field. So we look at dirty electricity, electric fields, magnetic fields, radio frequencies, geopathic stress, and mold. Today we're going to look at 3 different electrical meters. We have the smart meter, non-commutative meter, and the analog meter. Smart meters do interrupt our energy fields at a cellular level due to the fact that we're approximately 76% water and we absorb this radiation, causing our morphogenic field to collapse, allowing in for dis-ease. So let's talk about the smart advanced meter and the non-communicating digital meter. Both of these are computers. They have a fragile motherboard. They run off of electricity that you pay for. Analog meters do not run on electricity. The electromagnetic frequencies generated by smart meters harm the health of humans, animals, and insects, including bees, by interrupting cellular communication, promote stress hormone production, disrupting many other biological processes in the body. My research is done by studying Professor Martin Paul from the University of Washington, Smart Meter Education Network, and other references that I will reference at the end of this video. So like I said, they are computerized electric meters that transmit electricity and gas usage to the utility using radio frequency microwave communication. These are the same waves that your cell phone emit, but smart meters broadcast 24/7 at a power density from 100 to 160 times that of a cell phone. Again, they changed the name from smart meter to advanced meter because it started making people sick. Smart meters record your electrical usage in fine detail. So they survey your home anywhere from 4 to 7 times a day. You can call your utility company and ask how many times your home is being surveyed during the day. When it is surveyed, it is pushing electricity through the home, creating a larger magnetic field, creating dirty electricity. And again, all of this, because we're approximately 76% water, we absorb all of it. It is a digital frequency, it is microwave, so it does cause harmful effects on our body. Digital meters are causing the same health problems as the smart meter because dirty electricity they generate. So even though the digital non-commutative meter does not have the radiation, it still is surveying your home, increasing the dirty electricity, increasing the magnetic field. Each meter is transmitting in a millisecond blast 24/7. There are 1,000 milliseconds in a second. You are being bombarded every half a second to every few seconds with smart meter radiation. And actually even more, because it's not just you, it's your neighbors, your neighborhood. You're within a 2-mile radius. So picture thousands living in a city. Even in your subdivision where there's 100 homes, your body experiences every single hit. So why do smart meters cause a vast array of health effects? So an excess of calcium causes the transmission of unnecessary nerve signals. This accounts for things like heart palpitations, insomnia, headaches, anxiety, lower back pain, Alzheimer's. All of those are linked to smart meters. Calcium plays a critical role in the transmission of nerve signals. Secondly, because calcium is a glue that holds cell walls together, EMFs can easily knock the calcium ions off the cell membrane. This information is again through Professor Martin Paul from the University of Washington. Smart and digital meters interfere with the electrical conduction systems in our body, in part by changing the way important cellular messaging calcium is used. Because it sends signals to all different kinds of cells, it can affect everything from your ability to sleep to whether your thyroid functions properly. EMF disrupts communication. So again, the lights are on, but nobody's home. So why has there been a huge increase in Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's? Well, when calcium is pulled off the cell wall, the cell membrane is weakened. The leaky cells cause the blood-brain barrier is breached. So the blood-brain barrier is there to protect us, but 5G and radiation vibrate our brain, open up the voltage-gated calcium channels, flooding our brain with calcium. Body doesn't know what to do with it, so it deposits it in your eye. So you may wake up in the morning with eye floaters, or even during the day. You don't even have to be asleep. You can be hit with the radiation, and it opened up the voltage-gated calcium channels, and your body doesn't know what to do with it. Deposits in the eyes. Your thyroid doesn't tell your bones to grow red and white platelets. But a leaky blood-brain barrier is partly responsible for diseases like Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's. This is what most people think of when they think of smart meters, that it's just a signal going straight out into the house. It's not. Remember when there was that one um, cellular company that said, "Can you hear me now?" Because they had a map of the United States, and you could see where the areas that were not, there was no coverage. So if you drove up to the mountain and then you went down into the valley and you're talking on the phone, your call would be dropped because the signal was a straight signal. When 4G light came out, it came out in more of not a straight signal, but a bubble. So this bubble spreads up to 2 miles on your smart meter. So your smart meter is lined here in the red circles, the small red circles. The larger ones is the energy field that the smart meters put off. So your smart meter communicates to your neighbor's smart meter, communicates to the next smart meter, and then to the collector. there you have a sea of radiation. Your smart meters are connecting to your neighbors, telling them what's going on, and then it goes up to the collection, and you can see it. There's usually 2 to 3 antennas. It's on top of a telephone pole. That is downloaded to your utility company. More information on how your information is collected and transferred. So again, if you have 100 homes in your area and then multiply it by the 1,000 blasts 24/7, if we could see it with our naked eye, so based on the National Electric Code, these are illegal. The meters don't provide grounding or surge protection. That is why it is so important, if you purchase a surge protector, that it have the EMI rating on it for dirty electricity. A circuit board does not belong inside of an electrical meter. It's too fragile. Weather can compromise it. It is also, by the World Health Organization, a Class 2B carcinogen. The additional cost, the homeowner's insurance may increase. Because they do catch on fire. They don't have a spark gap or a surge protector or grounded. Again, they are computers with fragile motherboards. They catch on fire. These are 4 smart meters that were caught on fire in the town of Shelton, Washington. Mason County now offers analog meters as an option. All of our utilities should offer analog meters as an option. We had a chiropractor in the Port Angeles area who had radiation burns on his hands and his arm from just pointing at the meter 3 feet away. The city was so alarmed that they stopped the installation of smart meters. So now in Colum County, Jefferson County, and Mason County, you have an option of installing an analog electrical meter. Seattle City Light, after installing a smart meter opposite a patient's bedroom wall within 12 months, she was admitted to the hospital with a rare blood disease, had to go through 2 blood transfusions. They know that they're dangerous. They know it interrupts the communication in the body. It's a digital signal. We are analog. Puget Sound Energy doesn't care. The meter had one lady that was diagnosed with bone cancer. The meter was in her bedroom as well. You cannot sue a utility company, but you certainly can sue the board or the consultants. After Seattle City Light was sent a letter letting them know of this lady that had to go through two blood transfusions. They know they're dangerous. Within 2 weeks, they installed an analog meter on her home. There are other people out there that are fighting this as well. Analog meter doesn't require electricity to run on. Again, the smart meter does. That's, again, more energy saving. We don't know how much a smart meter uses. They don't turn the entire home into an electrical system, into an antenna, and thus do not expose occupants to unwanted electromagnetic radiation. Analog meters can't be hacked. Analog meters don't generate harmful dirty electricity, unlike most or perhaps all digital meters. They contain a Spartan cap surge protection. They don't catch on fire, and they are grounded. This is from the Smart Meter Education Network. If you would like more information, please visit this website. It is full of information on how to maybe get an analog meter placed on your home. Josh did a wonderful movie on Take Back Your Power, all about the smart meter and the health effects of it. You can download this or watch it on YouTube as free. It's free. It has wonderful information. At the end of Take Back Your Power, um, the chiropractor in the Pacific Northwest who had radiation burn talks a lot about what happens to our blood. So subject 1, 2 minutes, 1 foot away, the cell wall mutation. Subject 2, 2 minutes away, bottle cap formation. Subject 3, 45 seconds, she got a headache, stepped away from it, and her cells started stacking up so they couldn't deliver oxygen, so she ended up with a headache. Again, blood will clump because it's trying to save what electricity is left. Remember, you are an electrical battery. If you cannot get an analog meter, I do have a mitigation solution that has been tested. We offer Elite Shungite powder with pure silver. The pure silver is a conduit that our body likes. Elite Shungite powder is 98% carbon, meaning that it eradicates free radicals, those that are harmful to us. So you can paint a wooden box. Wooden is non-conductive. So you can paint a wooden box, place it over your Wi-Fi router. I do have a video on my website of Dr. Carl testing this. You can also paint artwork with a wooden frame, not a metal frame, a wooden frame, and place it over your fuse panel to disperse the radiation. Again, everything in nature spins. Artificial frequencies do not. So if you block something, it's got to go somewhere. And because you're approximately 76% water, it's going to go to you and you're going to absorb it. So our goal is to transmute that signal so it's not harmful to the body, that allows stress on the body. So placing shungite over your fuse panel will disperse the radiation. We also have pre-made jars for small jobs for $25. They're 8 ounces. You can also paint wooden crates to place over your surge protectors if you do not have surge protectors with the EMI dirty electricity filter. You can paint behind your headboard to reduce the electric and magnetic fields that come out that you absorb during your sleep. For more information, please visit our website at healthybiosolutions.com. Please stay tuned for our next video.